Hello and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our session today. I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas. Thank you all for joining us. We have people from Hawaii, California, New York, and all over. So thank you for carving out the space in your day to be in your practice. Today, we are working on some upper back love. Now, in our modern times, when we're all on our computers or our phones or driving, or for me, I'm carrying two babies, one on each arm a lot of the time, our upper backs are taking a lot of the load of life. So this is how we're showing up more and more because of how we're living. So today, we're going to be looking to open up across the chest, unwind tension that builds up from life activities, and just give our upper backs as well as our neck and shoulders some love. So let's get started together. Today you're going to need 2 blocks for our practice. So if you don't have 2 blocks, grab some books or some pillows that can support you. I highly recommend always having 2 blocks when you come to practice. I'm a huge proponent of props during yoga. I always have a prop fort around me when I practice. So today, because we're using some grounding postures, some longer holds, we'll use our blocks to support us in this unwinding process. And we'll begin in a short and simple meditation. So please come into a comfortable seat, something that feels good to you. You can meditate in Virasana like I am right now, or you can cross your legs in Sukhasana. You can also simply lay down if that feels best to you. Then ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, so lift your heart high. Close your eyes. And then ever so slightly tuck your chin towards your chest so that the back of your neck is long. Your whole spine starts to open. Now turn your attention to focus on your natural breath, flowing in and out of your nose. When we close our eyes and withdraw our senses from external stimulation, we turn our attention and our vision inward to awaken the magical information that comes uniquely to each of us. That is embodied wisdom. So here in stillness, use your inner vision to scan your body. Notice if there are any areas within you that could use some unwinding and some of your attention today. And now lift your awareness up to your upper back, all across your shoulders and your chest, throughout your neck, even up to the top of your head. Notice how your body is supporting you, supporting your inner energy. Notice the alignment of your bones and the structures of your muscles. Notice what you get to work with in our practice today. Now unite your hands at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to set your unique intention for your practice. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Gently bow your head to your heart. Surrender your busy mind to the wisdom within your whole body. Gently open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis, we'll begin using 2 of our blocks in our first posture. We'll come into a supported Suktavatakanasana or supported bound angle pose. I'll line up both of my blocks and know that you have 3 settings on your blocks, so there are always different levels that you can work with depending on your unique circumstances, needs, and goals. I'm going to use my blocks on the highest setting here. We want to make a T with our blocks, so the first block will support between your shoulder blades along your spine. The second block will support your head, the back of your skull. It may take a couple of times to get the right block set up for you. Sometimes I get it on the first try, sometimes not. So come into a seat, plant your feet on the earth, use your hands as stoppers to help lower you down. You want to have the base of the block, if you're on the highest setting, just below your shoulder blades, and then lean your head back. Watch out for your ponytail if you have one. Sometimes I take mine out for this pose. Option to keep your knees bent if this feels good, with your arms extended by your sides, or bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Once you come into the shape, then close your eyes and begin to expand your natural breath, starting to build a ujjayi breath, or a full yogic breath. That's around 4 counts on the inhale, 4 counts on the exhale, in and out of your nose. And with each inhale, can you lift your breath from your belly all the way up across your collarbones? Make space. With each exhale, can you allow yourself to fall more into the support of your blocks and your mat? See if you can begin this practice of letting go of tension with your exhale. The more we practice tuning into our breath and noticing the opportunities to expand or enliven on the inhale, and also release, let go of physical tension on the exhale, the more we can use our experiences on the mat to help us out in life off the mat. When you feel tension starting to build up within you, especially in your upper back or across your heart, your exhale is always an opportunity to let go of what's not serving you. Moving mindfully with great care for yourself. Reset your feet on the earth and start to roll off your blocks on one side. I'm going to roll to the left, so I'll extend my left arm out, then slowly roll. Come into a small ball with your top arm draped across your heart, your bottom arm or hand supporting your head like a pillow. Bring your attention to your upper back. And notice what you feel as you come out of the pose. The practice of yoga doesn't stop between poses. It's actually a continuation from one pose to a repose, another pose again. So in between the poses are spaces to notice, to integrate. Use your hands to slowly lift up and come into a comfortable seat. Nice work, yogis. That's one of my favorite ways to start my yoga practice, especially when I have time for my home practice. You can use that gentle heart opener at any time, or gentle back bend at any time you feel like you're starting to gather up energy or tension in your upper back or across your chest. As you come into a seated position, know that you can also sit on one of your blocks to lift your hips up higher than your knees. We'll begin with some simple shoulder shrugs. So ground your hands to your knees. On your exhale, tense up, and inhale, drop your shoulders. Then we'll try it the other way. Inhale, tense up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Okay. Now do it with the breath that matches your energy. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And now allow your shoulders to drop even further down your back. Widen your wings. Flex your palms like you're pressing 2 walls away from you. Engage your arm muscles, so squeeze from skin to muscle to bone. And let's shine the walls. So forward circles with both arms, one direction, and then reverse direction. We're starting to build some mobility in our shoulders. So what we carry in our upper backs also impacts how we feel down our arms, through our chest, up in our throats. It's all connected. All right, now widen your wings, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, open up across your heart as much as you can. And now exhale, cross your arms in front of you, right arm under, left arm over, eagle arms. You can either clasp your palms or grab opposite shoulders. Now plug your upper arm bones back. So draw your upper arm bones back and broaden across your heart. Then we'll lift our elbows high, lift your gaze up on your inhale. On your exhale, pull your elbows down to your belly, even tuck your chin to your chest. 2 more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, round, opening up across your shoulder blades on your back body. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, round inward, open up the space across your upper back. Rise up to a neutral spine, unwind your wings. Second time, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. This time, cross your left arm under, right arm over, eagle arms, or grab your opposite shoulders. Let's ride the breath, 3 rounds. Inhale, look up, open up. Exhale, hug towards your navel, tuck your chin, open up space across your upper back. 2 more. Move at the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, you lift and expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Unwind your arms. Bring your hands to heart center. Set your gaze at the union between your 2 middle fingers, or close your eyes. And notice how you feel now. After a few moments of conscious movement linked with your breath, giving your upper back some love. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Let's make our way into downward facing dog. So go ahead and come through a modified tabletop. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Notice how you feel. And pay particular attention to your upper back as we get started in downward facing dog. Press more through your index knuckles. Work your heart towards your thighs. All right, now you have this imprint within you. Lower your knees down. Come to a tabletop pose. So this time, shoulders are stacked right over your wrists, hips over your knees. Keep your toes tucked under for a little more support, or you can flatten through the tops of your feet and press them down into the earth. Cat-cow. On your inhale, drop your belly down, squeeze your upper arm bones back, and lift your gaze. On your exhale, tip your tailbone down to the earth, press your hands to the ground, tuck your chin to your chest. Hold here for a couple of rounds of breath and really broaden across your upper back. On your next inhale, cow pose. So we're creating flexion in 2 directions all through the spine. Exhale, cat. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, press the earth away, broaden across your shoulder blades. Keep going. Repetition builds power and awareness. Cow pose, belly down. This time as you press through your hands, drop your hips back towards your heels. It's a modified cat variation. Dig your knuckles down into the ground and see if you can broaden across your upper back even more. Take 3 to 5 more rounds of cat-cow. Option to drop back into this modified child's pose cat variation on each exhale if that feels good to you and helps you give your upper back some love. Use the entire breath to complete each of the poses. When we link our body with our breath, that helps us create like a meditation in motion. But when our breath and our movements are aligned, we can actually create more agitation in the body. Okay, yogis, come back through tabletop pose. Now walk your hands forward about 6 inches with your toes tucked under. Cow variation. Soften your heart through your upper arm bones, then lift your gaze. Now hover your knees a couple inches off the earth. Feel a buoyancy through your lower body. Dig your index knuckles down, press to downward facing dog. Notice the difference in your upper back from your first down dog. Take a deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. All right, look forward, bend your knees a lot. Slowly take steps all the way up to the top of your mat. Keep the extension through your arms until your feet land between your hands. Then measure out hips distance between your feet. It's about 2/5. Slide your palms to your shins, bend your knees a lot. Lengthen from your tail through the crown of your head, get long. Keep this length through your whole spine. Fold your ribs to your thighs, then lift your hips. Forward fold. Listen carefully. And we'll do 3 options here. Grab opposite elbows, hang in ragdoll. Try this out first. The weight of your arms will help traction your whole spine open. If it feels good, you can even sway side to side. Pause in the center. Stay in your forward fold with your knees still bent to get access to your low back. Now interlace your 10 fingers behind the nape of your neck. Gently pull your elbows towards your shins and guide the crown of your head more towards the earth. Resist the urge to force anything to open. Use the weight of your body connections linked with breath to help coax your upper back and neck open. Release your hands to the earth. Slide your palms to your shins, halfway lift, inhale. This time, either grab your hips, pop your elbows high, or interlace your 10 fingers at your low back. Extend your arm bind long away from you. Keep the bind. Exhale, forward fold. So either arms are bound or hands at your hips. One more deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. All right, bend your elbows. Release your fingertips to the earth. Bend your knees even more. Press down through all 4 corners of your feet and slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Until your gaze is set at the horizon line, turn your palms forward so you broaden across your heart and stand in your fullness, in your power, in Tadasana pose. From here, unite your hands at heart center. Remember your intention and why you came onto your mat today. And let your unique aim be your guiding light for every breath and every pose. Together, let's take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, yogis, let's continue our upper back love flow. All right, inhale, reach both arms high. On your exhale, bend your elbows out to the sides like goalposts. And then squeeze your upper arm bones back like we did as we were getting started. Upper arm bones back, elbows slightly forward. Plug your upper arm bones back again. Now standing back bend, press more through your feet. Tip your heart to the sky, even look up. Inhale, reach your arms high, unite your palms overhead. Exhale, trace your center line, bend your knees as you forward fold, nice and steady. Palms to shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank pose. Look forward, press to your toes, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Know that you can always shift through child's pose and then rise up into your home base pose, downward facing dog. Settle your gaze between your heels. Let's take one more sun A, warm up together. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step, walk, or hop, feet up to your hands. Half lift, inhale. Bow, exhale. Press through your feet, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Reset and remember your why. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Plug your upper arm bones back. Lift your gaze. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, pour forward and fold. Halfway lift. Lengthen your whole spine. Chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa. Nice work, yogis. Wrap your biceps more forward as you press through your finger pads and work your heart towards your thighs. Then inhale, sweep your right leg up. On your exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Lower your back knee down. Keep your back toes tucked under for more support. Walk both hands on top of your right knee. Then lift your heart, lift your gaze. Now squeeze your inner thighs together with your hands on your front thigh for stability. Then plunge your hips more forward. Now grab your hips, pull your elbows back behind you, or option to even take a bind. Keep dipping your hips forward with each exhale. Inhale, lift your heart higher. Another round, exhale, dip down deeper. Inhale, look up. Nice, yogis. Hands to your hips. This time, inhale, reach your left arm long. Side lean to the right side of your mat. On your exhale, hook your left arm over your right thigh. Come into your prayer twist. Low crescent lunge twist. Unite your hands at heart center. Work your top arm, your left arm, down into your right thigh and lean your heart back. Ground down through your right big toe mound. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, frame your front foot. Pop your left knee up. Step back, high push up, and move through your vinyasa. Know that you can always take a vinyasa out and simply step back to downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, float your left leg up. Big step forward, right knee down. Step both hands to the top of your left knee. Settle in and notice where you can bring more engagement, more hugging into your center, more softening, like maybe settling your shoulders down your back. Then grab your hips, plug your upper arm bones back, open across your heart, yogi. Option to take a bind. Take a couple of breaths here. With each exhale, settle deeper into your foundation, trust. Each inhale, lift your heart higher. Give your upper back some love in this gentle, low lunge back bend. Return your hands to your hips. Extend your right arm high. On your exhale, lean over to the left side of your mat. One more inhale here. Exhale, hook over and twist. Unite your hands together. Now with every twist, the first step is the lengthening. We want to get long from our low backs through our hearts. So every inhale, lengthen your spine. Each exhale, pull your low belly back to twist deeper. Inhale, rise up, both arms high. Exhale, frame your front foot and flow. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. This time, step to your right thumb. You can always take a couple steps. Spin your back heel down. Big opening. Warrior two. Open hips, open heart. Arms nice and wide. Settle your gaze over your front middle fingernail and soften your shoulders down your back. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle, right forearm to your right thigh. This time, reach your left arm back behind you. Press more through your back heel. Zip up your low belly, then lean your heart back. Try this out. Look down at your front foot and just let your head hang. Slide your right shoulder blade away from your right ear. And breathe life into your upper back, across your chest. We're balancing out mighty strength in the legs with a total surrender across the heart and the neck. Grab your left hip, press down through your front foot, come to stand, setting up for a wide straddle forward fold. So swivel all 10 toes more in, heels slightly out. As the heels go out, we make space in the sacrum, the low back. If the toes are out, we're actually crunching into the low back. So ensure that your feet are set for you to get maximum opening across your whole spine. Then widen your wings. This time, right arm under, we'll come into eagle arms. Remember, you can always grab your shoulders. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your elbows up. Keep the bend in your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Think ribs to thighs, even though they'll never connect. Once you get into your fold, then straighten your legs to your degree. See if you can rock your way more forward towards your toes rather than sitting back on your heels. And let the weight of your arms, the weight of your head, help traction open your upper back. With every inhale, lift your breath up behind your shoulder blades. Make space. And each exhale, settle into that space. Allow yourself to let go and trust your breath, trust your body. And know that part of giving yourself love is knowing that you don't have to shoulder it all. Do it all yourself. All right, yogis. You can either keep the arm bind or unwind and grab your hips. Wherever you are, bend your knees, press down through your heels, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Grab your hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Another deep breath in here. Exhale, vinyasa. Hands to the earth, let's flow. Left side, inhale, sweep your left leg high. Big step forward. Warrior two, left leg forward. I'm going to turn to face y'all. All right, go low, settle in. Establish your foundation so that your body can open more. Your strength empowers you to also be soft. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, Parshvakonasana. So your left palm is facing up. Reach your right arm behind you. Dig more into your knife edge or pinky toe edge of your back foot. Look down. Lean your heart back. Deep, full breaths within this warrior position. A warrior for both stability and release. Grab your top hip. Press down through both feet. Rise up tall. Spin your toes in, heels slightly out. Second wide straddle fold. Widen your wings. This time, left arm is on the bottom, right arm up and top. Inhale, lift up and open. Bend your knees, slowly pour forward. No rush here, yogis. Then straighten your legs to your degree. Drop your head. Allow all the weight of your upper back to help, or all the weight from your upper back, help to unwind any tension or tightness that you've been carrying around. Use it all to your advantage to get deeper into your body now. Couple more rounds of breath here. Slowly bend your knees, get sturdy through your foundation, and roll up, one vertebra at a time. Nice work. Grab your hips. Take one grounding breath here, one centering breath. Then Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Deep inhale, exhale, let's flow. Walk halfway up your mat, drop down to your knees, one hip to the earth, swing your legs out in front of you, pedal out your legs. And then grab one of your blocks. We'll use it on the middle setting if you can, with it a long way to support your spine. Then we'll do something similar as we did when we started. Use your hands to help you lower down. Support your upper back, then catch your head with your hands interlaced. Just a couple of breaths here. Press into your feet, lift your hips slightly, and move up and down on your block. Give all of the muscles supporting your spine and your upper back a little massage. You can even lean into the corners of the block as you sway your hips side to side. Find the spaces that feel good to you. Sometimes I even like to drag the top of my block to support my occipital ridge and give myself a little traction while tipping the block up. Play with your block and find the ways to help you release your specific tension, working from the blueprint that we shared together today. All right, yogis, if that feels good, you're free to stay there or roll off your block to one side and come into the final and most important pose, final rest Shavasana. So simply lay down, extend your legs long with your arms out by your sides, turn your palms to face up. Then close your eyes. And as best as you can, let go of any control in your breath. Let go of the flurry of thoughts in your mind. As best as you can, let go of any effort physically. For the more that you relax, the more healing benefit you'll receive from your yoga practice today. Final rest, Shavasana. And if you have the space to stay longer in Shavasana, please do so. When you are ready to move on, begin to deepen your breath. And reawaken your fingers and your toes with gentle movement. Pull yourself into a small ball, wrap your thighs in towards your heart, and gently rock over to one side. Keeping your eyes closed, press yourself up to a seat, and let's meet one another with our hands united in prayer at heart center. Lift your heart up into your thumbs, and notice the energy in your upper back right now. May the freedom that you've created in your practice be fuel for your life off the mat. Let's seal our practice together with a final Om. Take a deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye, honoring the love, the light, and the good in each and every one of us. Bowing, together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice today. I'm Leah Cullis, and I hope to see you again very soon. Please join us for more yoga and meditation on round.glass or on our app. Be well, yogis.